welcome everyone. Today we've got the Bushnell TRS-25 red dot sight. I purchased this from the US of A. Over here and down under in Australia land they wanted 230 Australian dollars retail, and cheapest I could see at a store without going in and bartering was $185. Hopped onto eBay as usual. Actually, before I hopped onto eBay, I hopped onto Calabel's, I think it was, and a couple other different BP photo, and they wouldn't export it due to the US laws and some joke of a thing that they've got going on. But anyway, I got it from eBay off a seller, johnscountrystore.com. And he charged me $88.99 for the site itself, and then $37.55 for the postage. So a total of $126.54 US. I paid, due to the good exchange rate, I paid $123, which is brilliant. It was packed in this box. It was really well packed. Came in some foam, so it was in the center there, and then had foam on either side. There's foam under bubble pop wrap there, and bubble wrap there. So it was really well packed, and much thank you for that. Now we have the sight. So this sight is red dot, and I'm sure most of you know what that is, but for those who don't, you'll find out soon. Alright, so included you get a wiping cloth, feels good, should be pretty standard, that type of thing. A register now warranty, I think it is. Yeah, benefits and discounts, I won't be doing that. Warranty is almost useless to me because I didn't buy it here. Manual in English and a couple other different languages, basically saying, you know, we don't hold any we're not responsible for anything that you do, and all that type of jazz, and how to install it and its maintenance. As usual, RTFM, read the flippin' manual. Well, the F stands for something else, but I shouldn't say that on here. So it's basically saying the Bushnell TRS-25 is a small, light, rugged red dot sight designed for shotguns, rifles and handguns. Anyway, enough of the boring stuff, onto the sight. Packaged inside a nice foam, and inside a plastic bag. Now I did notice the seal on this was broken. I'm not sure why he did that. Probably just to install a battery. I mean, it could have been a display model he was selling off cheap, but I'm not that fussed. It's designed to mount on a Picatinny rail, and there's actually a bit of wear on that there, so maybe it's been installed previously. I'm not that fussed, as I say. Designed to be mounted on Picatinny rail, and comes with the caps, the cap for the sights, and it's also got the caps here. Now these are all O-ring seals. You can see that there. We'll go into a macro a bit later, and yeah. So let's crack her open. Have a look. So this is your sight, and it's pretty good. I like it. Now one of the things I love is the red. It's great. Looks all tactical and yeah. So yeah, crack her on. Now positive. These are extremely positive movements. So it's taking a fair bit of, you know, it's not just me pushing it. It's not just me pushing it. I am actually having to click it, which I like. That is good. Now 1 through 11 settings. Alright, so this is the sight itself, and we'll go from 0, which is it's currently on, all the way up through to 11. So 1, 2, 3, you're starting to see it there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now one thing you might have noticed as I did that, the dot does get a little bit bigger, and that's Oh, I suppose one of the things. Now, one of the great things about these red dots is that the point of aim doesn't change. There's no parallax. So I'm moving this here, but the dot's still pointing on the same spot. The only reason that dot's moving is because I'm not that, there. That's me moving it that way, and if I'm moving left to right, there. Alright, and off. So there's the optics inside, and you can see the dot there, the laser itself that's projecting onto this front of the lens. Now that's the reason why this lens is that colour, is so that you can bounce that laser or that red light onto the lens, and then it's refracted into your eye. Now the reason that's blurred at the moment is because my camera is currently focused for the light itself. Just to show you that, so that's not the device, it's not broken. That's just the camera. Now, if I have a look through here, I don't see any of that hazing. See that hazing around the edge there? When I look through it, there's none of that there. But as I say, that's on 11. Alright, so let's pop this on the mount. Included also is a little Allen key, which is very nice, makes things easy. We'll get that out. And so that fits in there, obviously. Get out my brass stacker scope mount. Check that other video out, and if you get a chance, tells you what it is and how it works. But today we're just focusing on this mount. Alright, so that's your rear and that's your front. This is the rear of the mount. That's the front of the mount, so it would go on something like this. Just need to loosen the old Allen key up. Allen bolt. Tighten her up. Now obviously you'd have your mount installed on your rifle, shotgun, handgun, whatever you're putting it on. And you would set where it feels right along your rail. But for here, this is how I plan to mount it, somewhere along there. Alright, here's the scope in macro. Now I'm going to apologise in advance for the focal focus going in and out. I've got a fairly shallow depth of field on the macro. Alright, we'll take it off. So here it is in all its up close and personal beauty. It's a very nice quality made, well, that's what it feels like. Things aren't too scratchy, solid movements. Scope. Now this doesn't have a timeout. That'd be very nice to have. Timeout meaning that you leave it and then come back and it's turned itself off, so the battery hasn't died. Doesn't have one of them. But beggars can't be choosers on the price. Again, that red dot's only out of focus because of the focal length, the focus of this camera. I'm yet to do some actual testing with it, but I look forward to doing it. Alright, that's been my go at an unboxing, sort of look at, review of the Bushnell TRS-25 red dot sight. Now always remember, when you're handling your firearms and installing these toys, make sure you unload them. Step number one, always check your rifle is clear. Anyway, safe shooting, guys.